back, man. If y'all rocking with us, throw your H's up. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Anthony.
I'm your boy Morrow.
Alright, man. So today we got the news.
The wrestling news of the week.
Recap, like you called it. The wrestling recap. Wrestling news recap.
So it's official.
Wrestling recap, wrestling news of the week. Whatever
It don't matter.
call it.
We got the TKO WWE merger. It's official. You know, what y'all think? Oh, speaking of that, listen, it says over 100 employees were terminated. Yeah, while top executives like Triple H and Nick Khan saw substantial financial gains from the TKO merger. So,
excuse me,
the best Khan in wrestling, Nick Khan, and Triple H are thriving right now. They just loaded up on money from this TKO UFC merger. What y'all think, man?
I'm still trying to get back past the fact
that he said. I was actually finna just go ahead and let you just take that in for a minute. I'm gonna speak on it real quick and then let you come back around, cause he clearly, you know,
it took everything in a burning passion not to say something.
He getting you amped up early, but I'm gonna tell you what I think about this. I feel like it's a great business move. It's more money. Like you said, WWE been doing crazy financially, and since I don't know when the last time they been getting this much money. So that's just added bread. You know, that's added. Then you add in with the UFC, it's a merger. So it's like, I mean, I think it's good for the business. You know, but firing all these people, like you getting the money. What's going on?
Their whole thing about it is they didn't want, because since they're one company in the sense, they're still doing their own separate things since they're under one company. They don't need two HR representatives, two of this. They didn't need two of everything. Yeah. So those are okay, here's only one of, they got left alone. The ones that were kind of there's two of them, they were okay, which one can we do away with? Which one has skills that will help us move? Which ones can we do away with?
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the ones who just, couldn't be used.
Yeah, WWE is always trying to, it seems like they're always trying to make as much money as they can and spend the least amount of money as they can.
It's crazy.
The fact that they were literally that day before, they're make sure tomorrow you work from home. We're having nobody at the office. That way, if you get released, it's private. No one overhears it.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. But when you think about it though, WWE is killing financially, but they're still cutting people like crazy. It's insane, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But I'm actually looking forward to just seeing how they, they keep growing with it.
And I'm gonna disagree. I don't know if UFC people are gonna be popping up in WWE like that. Unless they're just major names, it's some Conor McGregor. I kind of want to see Conor McGregor in WWE though. I'm not gonna watch it though. He's entertaining as hell, so I wouldn't be upset with that. Y'all got anything else to say on the TKO UFC merger?
As of right now, they said it's just going to be straight business as usual. There's no drastic creative changes. There's no Conor McGregor popping up in WWE, Ronda Rousey popping up in UFC. That's not the case.
Hey, no, that'd be funny though.
Would be funny.
If Ronda went back to UFC.
Ronda went back to UFC. It's hey, I'm back.
Oh, bro.
Well, Ronda actually slaughtering right now. I was just watching the Expendables. She was in the Expendables. She was in WWE.
Ronda Rousey probably got to be my favorite non-talented WWE wrestler ever.
Why you say that, gang?
She don't have no talent, but I like her though. Can she wrestle?
Nah, she more of a...
Can she wrestle?
No.
Can she talk in white?
Nah,
Is she entertaining?
No, gang.
Exactly. She's just Ronda Rousey. She legit though.
She was in Expendables though.
That don't matter.
So what do you say? She's expendable in WWE? Is that what
exactly that? Because, like I said, her best run in 2018 was crazy. She wrestled the best.
Yeah.
But this run in when she came back, won the rump, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was terrible.
So.
But yeah, no talent, but she could fight though. She could throw hands.
She'll put in.
As far as WWE goes, she don't got no talent for that. For that sport, she don't have the talent for it. But I like Ronda though.
So, y'all done with the TKO UFC merger?
We done with that.
All right,
let's get into some real deal.
One thing I want to add on to the merger. It's also ironic. I think WWE is currently trying to push everyone into the new office building. Because you know they did.
They getting rid of Titan Towers?
Well, it's still.
That's what it's called, Titan Tower.
It's still there, but the thing is,
headquarters.
In the background for the last couple of months, a year, it's been a minute. It was like right after the whole thing with Triple H, just like heart problem or whatnot. There was a video that surfaced of like him, Stephanie, and a whole bunch of people walking around like an incomplete building, and they were talking about how that was going to be the new headquarters.
Right.
And to my knowledge, it's done. I think it's just a matter of just getting everyone moved in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta advance. You know, probably more space in a newer building.
New environment.
Yeah.
But yeah, seven. How many years was it under the McMahon banner? 70, I think.
What are you talking about?
McMahon's running WWE or having most ownership of it because
50 years. It's been 50.
Long time.
He started. He got the company like in 72 or something like that.
So 50 years of McMahon ownership wrapped up. It's all Endeavor's the primary owner.
So,
thank you, Vince, for most of the things you've done. Not everything, but creating this great sports entertainment. Really creating sports entertainment. So, you gotta get a man his props for props. You gotta give him his flowers.
Without Vince, we wouldn't love to watch what we watch today. So,
bro. So, next up, we got Jade Cargill. It's official. Jade Cargill is under WWE contract.
One AEW.
No, it's not said that she's officially under contract.
It ain't say she was under contract.
Okay, she's not under contract, but she's at the PC.
It was saying that I read something earlier where it was saying she's supposed to meet at the Performance Center next week. So it's like it's not really official that she in WWE. But I mean, she had her last match on Chris Statlander beat her. They hugged it. That's something Jade normally wouldn't do. After a match. So that looked like a going away party. So we don't know. But I hope it's true because I want to see what she can do. I like her. She got a presence. She could be dominant.
Bro, Tony Khan presented her in a monster way.
Yeah, he did. That's one thing he did right with her.
And I love how because of that, WWE now wants to sign her. Because believe it or not, before she went to AEW, she was interested in WWE previously, and WWE said no. They turned her down.
Think about
she became a big star in AEW, and now WWE wants to sign a big AEW star.
Yeah, just like how AEW been signing AEW stars their whole existence.
Well, it's not their fault that WWE superstars wanted to leave and go to a real wrestling company where there's real creative
people can just go do Canadian Destroyers 6 times in a row and just say we can use real glass instead of using fake glass or you just gotta own it and just say, yeah, go ahead guys, just go out there and kill yourself.
They're not getting dumped in dog food.
Oh, you must have not seen some of this stuff.
I feel like everybody got their flaws, man.
For sure.
AEW do dumb stuff, WWE constantly do dumb stuff.
Absolutely. I think that's the part that, your man don't understand.
It's each side do something that we question.
I think it's more.
It's cool, but like I said, the matchups, just imagine the matchups Jade could have in WWE. Just think about it.
Bianca would be crazy.
I was about to say, Bianca's the front runner of that one.
I
personally wouldn't want to see that match, though.
I get you, because they not great wrestlers. But it's a spectacle for sure. Just two.
It'd be like Roman and Brock from WrestleMania 34. Just finishes. That's what I'm expecting out of them two.
I think.
Damn, they compare it to Roman and Brock.
Yeah.
I think just them being in the ring together would be a spectacle. Just two. I don't think I've ever seen two women that physically imposing in the ring at the same time like that. So it can be incredible. Like just in terms of seeing them stand next.
I get what you said.
Yeah. So we done with Jade Cargill. She might actually learn how to wrestle.
New WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
They would slaughter stuff though. That wouldn't be fair.
Because they just throw them on anybody nowadays.
I mean, yeah, them titles don't mean nothing.
I'm actually glad that they didn't take the title off Chelsea Green yet.
Them titles are cursed. I swear. Everyone who holds them, they either get injured or just stuff goes wrong.
Yeah, Sonya got hurt. Everybody get hurt but Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Yeah.
The champs.
I like how Piper Niven just comes in. It's just like, my boast.
I'm
She just leaves.
I'm your partner. Do something.
Easiest title win of her life.
Easy.
Takes it. Mine. I'm champion now. There you go.
All right, gang. So we got even bigger news than Jade Cargill going already
The
headed
Rock
her way to
returning-
WWE.
The Rock returning on SmackDown.
Oh well, yeah, The Rock did return. That was incredible.
Matter of fact, yeah, let's speak on that.
Let's speak on that real quick. So SmackDown just did one of the craziest things they've ever done.
Yeah, it was a great show. And we don't review shows on this channel no more. But just take this as a mini reviewing SmackDown.
We'll do this because this is the first SmackDown under the Endeavor banner.
Yeah.
So, alright, so look. First of all, the show kick off with Austin Theory doing a promo.
Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee, that's right. Pat McAfee doing a promo. People were so excited to see Pat McAfee because he's a real entertainer.
Except Corey Graves.
What happened?
He despised Pat McAfee for some reason.
Oh.
Corey
yeah.
Graves hates everybody. He hates
Nah,
Byron
he
Saxton
loved Carmella.
more with- yeah, well, Carmella, yeah.
I mean, you blame him?
She a little plastic, but I get it.
But nah, nonetheless, go ahead.
Corey Graves, like he's trying to say he hates Pat McAfee. He hates Byron Saxton. How many days there of the week do you see him on television and he's just bashing Saxton? Hell, you see it in WWE 2K23.
But I feel like he would have liked
Saxton.
Pat McAfee though, because they kind of like, I mean, they not the same, but they, I feel like he'll garner to Pat McAfee.
I feel like
he like Wade Barrett though.
I was gonna say because I feel like he likes more like the taken seriously like type of wrestler. Those are just
But
like
Wade a
say,
heel
those
commentator,
like
though.
those like
Just
that
like
say
that.
like the random stuff. Like you see Byron like how the stuff he does. It's just like
Byron a joke though, so I get why Corey
bro.
don't like with him. But let's talk about SmackDown. real quick.
SmackDown, hold on, real. So The Rock came out and he put Austin Theory over in a major way.
Let's talk about Austin Theory.
Austin
Let's just talk
Theory is
about
getting a
the
lot of
men.
shine.
The man Austin Theory been in the ring.
I
with.
hate the fact that when I was watching it on Fox, they censored the hell out
Yeah, that's
of it.
because
I couldn't hear half of it.
That's because Rock had them saying something, and I'm
something
like,
asshole.
That's
You
what
are
I thought
an
it
asshole.
was.
You are a asshole.
yeah.
And then when Rock's talking, they're cutting the audio out because they're saying, so you can't hear what the Rock's saying, so you just see like his mouth moving, but nothing.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
But it was a
Don't
good
mute
moment.
the crowd.
It
You
was
can't
a
control
good
the crowd.
moment when the Rock, just having the Rock pop up
Bro.
randomly on SmackDown, and then
Because he was on real quick. Because he was on ESPN or something earlier.
Show or something
Yeah,
like that.
he was on there earlier, and you never see Rock was in the same vicinity, so it was like okay.
Yeah,
Whenever Rock is in the same vicinity as a WWE show, he gonna pop up like that time in 2014 with Rusev
Oh yeah.
and all that type of stuff.
Where he mentioned while talking to Pat McAfee that him versus Reigns was a lock
Yeah, I was just finna
for
say that.
WrestleMania 39.
He said that was supposed to happen. So if you think about it, that could happen.
It's possible.
Cody might miss out on an opportunity to get his title shot. That's why I was saying, in my opinion, Cody don't need to win. I get it. But the title merged now. It's the undisputed universal title. It's not even the WWE title no more.
Right. So
So he could win the world heavyweight title. I feel like, it's still a world championship as a title he never held.
So what you see The Rock doing it, but it still continues a bloodline story. I want it to end. Having to go from one bloodline member to another that makes no sense.
I don't know. Because if I'm predicting, obviously everybody thinks it's gonna be Cody next year, but it could be The Rock. They could really go through with this.
Because you're literally saying the way the bloodline fully ends and Roman's reign ends is just by another member of his family.
Yeah, and I really don't want to see The Rock win the title and not like that.
because if you face The Rock, Roman winning.
It'll just be
So-
unless WWE give us a crazy swerve and how The Rock beat Roman Reigns. I'm like, out of all people, y'all just let The Rock.
Or out of nowhere, Rock wins. Priest comes out, cashes in, pulls the same thing Rollins did.
All right. So hold on.
Priest walks out WWE champion.
I'm gonna try to switch gears real quick, y'all. So not only did this SmackDown have The Rock, it had my boy John Cena.
Where they hugged it out once again on SmackDown.
I mean, but I ain't gonna lie, it was really The Rock though. Wow.
Because we know
Cena didn't do nothing for real.
But I'm just saying though, to have just two stars of that match, Cena just hugged Rock and all that. Just to have two of them start like John Cena, Rock under the same roof. Come on, bro.
But speaking of Cena, going forward later in the night, usually, in
He did get the rub.
Yeah. In 2016, it was a lot of beat up John Cena. But this time around in 2023, it's let's save John Cena. AJ Styles comes out.
That's Roman Reigns' next challenger in my book.
It's looking like it.
Or we still have Jimmy trying to get back in the bloodline. I say that in quotes.
That's stupid.
I don't think it's gonna
That's
happen.
stupid.
They really butchering it now. But y'all want to go to something even crazier though? We done with this, right?
I just want to say one thing because it's crazy how I think about it. You have Jimmy who literally lost his shit at 9 Champions. He's like, I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago. For months later, hey, I want to get back in. Hey guys, look, I'm wearing the shirt. Like that. It's counterintuitive to what you did months ago.
This bloodline thing is running. It's really running this course. It's on its last leg for sure. I don't even know why they're still doing it now.
Because I remember seeing the recap of that when I was in Vegas. I remember seeing that.
Man, okay, so let's go to our last thing. CM Punk is trying to get back into WWE. Is he going back to WWE?
No.
I mean, well, that's what we are. I mean, I just seen what he said and just assumed he was talking about coming back because November, 2 months. But he could really be talking about going anywhere. He could go to Impact if he wants to. You never know.
Why do you say no? So why? Well, not to cut you off. Why do you say no so emphatically?
Because it still comes back to the bad blood behind the scenes. Keep in mind, if he had such a good relationship, would they have really kicked him out of Raw when he showed up?
Did they kick him out? I feel like
he was
supposed to been alleged. It could have been alleged though. He was back there. He had a conversation with Triple H, talked to a few people. We don't know what him and H had said to each other. Yeah, you never know.
Just because something is rumored don't mean it necessarily happens.
It could be, this the internet. They just pump it up to make people, I get Vince, but, calling and saying kick him out the building, that's a little excessive. He ain't a threat to nobody in the building, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Why do you say that last part so unsuringly?
I mean, because he can be a threat to certain people. Like, CM Punk different,
Yeah, I mean, if the Young Bucks and Omega are, he a threat to them because he beat them up.
Not really. CM Punk really just act crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, to a dude, maybe like.
But I'm gonna say this: Omega and the Bucks and the Miz they don't really they be playful. Like CM Punk too out there.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he a real star too. So when you in there with lesser stars who really aren't stars, you know how that is. So y'all think CM Punk going to WWE?
I think he coming. That's me. That's just my opinion.
I low key see it though, cause
I want it to happen. I mean,
so look,
business.
CM Punk was in an organization that really wasn't ran with an iron fist. You need like some testosterone. He needs some testosterone around him.
One of the fans said CM Punk. I mean, they said Vince could run AEW. With an iron fist, and Tony couldn't.
Oh, bro,
Tony couldn't do that the same.
He couldn't.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine all these fights and stuff happening in AEW? Vince running.
I'm gonna be honest though, Tony, that's because it's even way more like.
Oh, bro,
It's way. You got legends come back and overly. What? I'm not losing to him. They already do that to Vince sometime where they persuade his decision to change finishes.
But our dudes, like, I feel like the inside stuff is more entertaining than the stuff we see on TV.
Oh, you saying the stuff that have behind the
scenes?
Yeah. Damn. The fights. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, I would have paid to see CM Punk bite Omega backstage. I would have paid to see that.
No, I don't want to see him.
Yeah, over whatever Flippy Fest spot show they having on there. Yeah, yes, bro, yes, I would have. I would have paid $1,000 to see that. Yes.
Damn,
front row.
$1,000.
Front row. God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I think that's it for the news, though.
Yeah, man. Let us know in the comments if y'all think CM Sucks coming back.
He on his way back, so we gonna be at Survivor Series, and CM Sucks gonna be there, and he gonna throw up a middle finger to Tony Khan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tony Khan, you are the worst wrestler that's ever lived.
Come on, bro.
I'm your boy, Jay.
That's your boy Amity. I'm your boy Morrow.
And we out. Yes, sir.